This video is brought to you by my supporters on Patreon. Hey guys, I'm here with a video on how I made the skirts for my Magical Girl Diva cosplay. To start off, I made patterns, and to make these patterns, I just took a skater skirt I had lying around and traced around the panels on it, and I copied that onto the actual fabric that I was using. And for her skirts, there's two layers that I did, which is this layer of the normal black fabric. It was like a cottony, satiny type of fabric, and then the other fabric I used was tulle. I think I did like 2 layers of tulle. I didn't get as much footage as I would have liked to of this, so it's going to be a lot of verbal explanation. So to make the skirts, I made them both the exact same way, all the layers of the skirts, and to do so I cut out all the panels that you had just seen me doing a moment ago, and then pinned those together and sewed all of those together. But I didn't sew it totally shut. There's going to be one seam that is left open because there is no center part of her skirt. It starts at like one side of her hip, wraps around her back, and then ends at the other like front side of her hip, and the center is just left open, and that's why I left a side open. Also make sure that you fold over all the raw edges so that you have a nice clean hem. I do that last after I sew all the panels together. Since this isn't a normal skirt and there is a panel left open, it can't just sit around your waist like skirts normally do, or around your hips, wherever you place your skirts. So to attach it to the rest of the costume, I used snaps. I attached snaps to the bodysuit on the front 2 sides of my hip, and then one in the center back. And then I did the same to the skirt, where I attached snaps to the front 2 corners of the skirt, and then one in the center back, and that's where it pins so that it will sit around my waist and not just fall off because it's not a completed skirt. To keep things simple and save on snaps, I attached the tulle to the underside of the fabric, the black fabric layer that we sewed together earlier. I just sewed it directly onto it. That's how I attached it, so that it was like one piece. It's one skirt with multiple layers to it, and it attaches with the one snap, or I guess it's technically 3 snaps, but you know what I mean. Also, when it came to the tulle layer, I did just add excess because like I wanted the tulle to kind of be fluffy and gathered, so I added a lot of excess when I was cutting it out around the pattern, so that when I sewed it onto the black skirt, I could just gather it by hand and sew that down, so the gathers down. And it would make it more fluffy and poofy. You could honestly get a similar effect using horsehair braid and just skipping the tulle layer altogether if you want, but I didn't have that lying around, so I went with tulle instead. Anyways, that's all the footage I got for this. Sorry it's so little in such a short video. I hope it was helpful anyways. Thanks for watching, have a lovely day, and bye! Oh, and stick around for future videos. They're not all this short and scattered. Bye!